this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, we saw plenty of this at Oregon last year. Justin Herbert not afraid to show off the big arm.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
The score, Chargers 7, Jaguars 0.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
And he'll drop here to throw.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And he rifles one incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Minshew on target here to Chark.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
So for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
At the 2-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Minshew. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Minshew. He'll rifle this one deep right side and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another Chargers 1st down.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
It'll be Minshew again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's got it complete to Thompson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. They'll run to the man side away from Washington. It's Chris Thompson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
That's caught inside the 20. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Chargers 28, Jaguars 14. Mike Badgley to kick.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Minshew sets to throw. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 20. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert on first down now. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keenan Allen, as the first half is winding down, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll set up the throw from the gun.
Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's got some space here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Going for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the...
Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead. But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to find that man yet again, Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Jaguars 14. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
On their side of midfield at the 47.
They'll start with the option.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 17 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. What's that? You can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a field. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly. And
he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Now Minshew. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And 3.
Well, Charles, it's one thing